out a quote here. I think the governor made this statement. We will find you, talking about the attackers. We will find you, we will expose you, and we will deal with you with the full force of the law. He said, Kuru said, we know them. The governor said, we will find you. You just talked about the Nasarawa governor who is saying if the anti-grazing law was implemented. Meanwhile, some persons say these people came in from Nasarawa State.
And it's a fact.
So why would the governor of Nasarawa say this is the reason? What has he done? Are you aware of what he has done to help control the infiltration of certain individuals from his state to another state?
Well, I don't want to speak for the governor of Nasarawa State. I would rather admit that the situation in Benue State cannot be likened to a communal clash in the right sense of it. When you speak about communal clash, you are talking about existing communities within a geopolitical area fighting among themselves. We don't have a standing Fulani population in Benue State to be addressed as a community. They are invaders coming from different parts of the country, to take over our farmlands and stay there. So it is not as if there is a sedentary Fulani population in Benue State that constitutes a community that is scrambling for space. No, these people, in the right sense of it, are invaders coming from outside, and Nasarawa in particular has become a location from which they come to attack people in Benue State and run back whenever there is some kind of reaction. So the governor of Nasarawa State should better address what efforts he is making to stem the tide of the invading people that come from his own side of the country. So that is up for him to answer.
All right, Mr. Kuru, you just said that hold on. You just said that these people that are attacking your people. Why has it been so difficult for security agencies to, tame this situation? Is it that they are having poor communication with the people in the community, or what exactly is going on?
Well, let me state again that I might not be able to say so much about the security because it's not my field. But it's something we all need to know. The former governor Utom cried bitterly and said, these attackers, these herdsmen, these terrorists were coming from Lokobi in Nasarawa. They were coming from away in Nasarawa, and almost everybody knows this.
We'll come back to him when his network is restored. But Senator, Governor Alia just recently mentioned that these attacks are politically motivated, and he also pointed fingers to lawmakers. And there was even a reaction. We saw the
rejoinder from us.
Yes. So, how do you now juxtapose this together? Lawmakers are saying they are not to be blamed. The governor is saying he knows, and he's pointing fingers at the lawmakers for being responsible for
this. In the last 2-3 days, Governor Alia has made statements that he himself cannot even qualify as sensible. So I don't want to talk about that. How will anybody on earth say members of the National Assembly or Abuja-based politicians are harboring the terrorists, are feeding them and arming them to kill their own people? When I have been in this studio several times speaking on this issue, calling on the attention of the federal government and the state government to support my people and liberate them from this challenge. And then somebody will have the audacity to accuse me and my colleagues of sponsoring the killing of our own people to achieve what? The same Alia a few days ago said there are religious leaders. So the way the man is talking, I think there's need for some kind of medication.
So are you saying that it's disconnected?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Okay, distinguish.
Yesterday he said we'll go after them. No longer National Assembly members. Then religious leaders. Then he's so incoherent, disorganized.
Distinguish. If you remember the very first question I asked you, that the president will be coming, and I said, how is the political class? I said, those of you in the federal and the state. It's because of this political divide amongst you. The governor is trading blame on the National Assembly. The National Assembly is trading
blame that you have done what?
Trading blame on the governor.
Does not make any sense.
When are you people going to put your house in order? Your people are traumatized.
Yes.
Whether it's the governor, whether it's the National Assembly, whether it's the State Assembly, your people are traumatized. When are you going to put your house in order and fix this problem?
There is a saying that a lazy man complains about his tools. We are elected in the same political party with the governor. We are willing and prepared to work with the governor. The problem is that the governor is not willing to deal with any one of us. So that's why I say the coming of Mr. President may create a window of reconciliation, but it is based on what the governor does, because we are in the same political party.
Okay.
And there is no basis for what is happening. But there is this ego trip that the governor has embarked upon, that he wants to do it alone. Look, democracy is about collective leadership. But if the governor is not willing to carry us on board, what do you do? Since the governor came on board, we have not had a stakeholders meeting. The governor has sharply divided the state between Benue and Abuja. He referred to us as Abuja politician. This is somebody that is less than 2 years old in this business called politics. And he has divided the state. So if Mr. President comes, all of us, who is benefiting from this crisis? For crying out loud.
Okay.
Everybody wants an end to this. But the platform for us to sit and engage is not created by the governor. Let me give you an example. The governor of Plateau State, Caleb Mufan, is elected on the platform of a different political party. All the 3 senators from his state are different political parties. The governor came here, met in the office of Senator Lalong, and said, Plateau first. Let us put our house together and face our common enemy.
Okay.
Governor Alia will not even pick our telephone calls. He will not react whenever you need attention.
Okay.
So,
Mr. Kuru,
how do you work together under that kind of atmosphere?